And new developments on the authorized FBI search of former President Trump's private Florida home. ABC News learning investigators attempting to track down who arranged for and transported those classified documents from the White House that agents retrieved from Mar-A-Lago. This as a bulletin issued by Homeland Security and the FBI say that they are seeing an increase in violent threats against federal law enforcement following the raid, ABC's M. Wynn has the latest from Washington.
A new bulletin issued by the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI warns of a, quote, increase in threats and acts of violence, including armed encounters against law enforcement. Those threats coming primarily online by individuals angry about the FBI's execution of a search warrant on former President Donald Trump's Mar-A-Lago home. It was 1 week ago that FBI agents say they seized 27 boxes in total, including 11 sets of highly classified documents. Top law enforcement officials now trying to track down who has seen or handled the materials and whether any of the information was compromised.
The fact that it is now outside or has been outside of those really controlled environments, again, is pretty disturbing and shocking.
The investigation will likely include interviews with former Trump administration officials and even checks for fingerprints to figure out who had access to the documents. Trump is claiming he declassified the sensitive records without providing any evidence of that. In the warrant and list of items removed from Trump's home unsealed by a federal judge, some documents found were marked top secret SCI and could include information related to nuclear weapons, terrorism, or U.S. spies overseas.
That is among the highest designation in terms of the extremely grave damage to national security that could be done if it were disclosed.
Sources tell ABC in June, a Trump lawyer signed a statement telling federal prosecutors that all classified documents at Mar-A-Lago had been turned over. Despite that, many Republican lawmakers have rallied to Trump's defense, some calling on the DOJ to release more information, like Ohio's Mike Turner on CNN.
What did the Department of Justice and the FBI tell the judge that they were going to find, and what did they find?
Now back to that bulletin. The FBI says someone has even threatened to place a bomb in front of the FBI headquarters. They're now warning public officials against issuing any statements that incite violence. M. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.